Welcome back, everybody. Today is Sunday. I hope you guys' weekend is still going well. I'm bringing you another video. Sunday we'll have two videos. They will be comparison battle videos. The first video is obviously our drawn Dagger versus our drawn sword. So let's get into it. Drawn sword. We have our flat bit, 360, and our drawn sword. Let's move those parts up a little bit more so you guys can see them clearly. And then moving on, we have our drawn dagger. So if you didn't watch this video, go watch this video. It was a lot of fun. I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and that's not me just saying it to say it. I truly enjoy making these videos, and I truly enjoy collecting Beyblades. Like, it's my favorite hobby out of all my hobbies. So, you know, as long as Beyblade's around, you'll see videos from me. So I do have the other drawn sword. You know, this is the booster drawn sword, but we'll be using the Start Dash set drawn sword. It's a little bit newer, a little less damage, for this video. So for drawn sword, we have our three-sided blade, kind of reminiscent of Pegasus and, you know, our Valkyrie with the three-sided shape. Then we have our 360, you know, 60 height, 3 points of contact for the ratchet. And then our flat bit with a hole in the center and our flat. Now then, moving on, we have our drawn dagger with our six-sided blade, you know, helps with barrage and tacks. And then we have our 460 ratchet in this nice dark blue in the center and off grayish white. Pretty cool. 460 is, I'd say it's a nice little, you know, ratchet. Still low, and you're able to get the contact you need. Now then, we have our rush bit where it's just flat on the bottom, and then it has a better chance to hit that extreme line for you. Now, moving forward, let's assemble these bays. We'll reassemble them, and then we'll get into some spins, and then get into some battles. There's our drawn sword. Orientate them correctly. And then we'll reassemble that drawn dagger. Drawn dagger. Very, very nice. Yeah, I gotta say, you know, these drawn bays are pretty nice. I can't wait for Drawn Buster to come out. Definitely will be fun. Yeah, so very nice. And then it just, you know, we'll throw that out there. Here's our our starter set drawn sword. A little bit different, you know. We won't use him just because, like I said, you know, he's been beaten up pretty good. I want to do it as fresh as possible. All right, so yeah, let's zoom out, get him in the stadium, do our spin comparisons, and do some battles. Grab our stadium. I figure why not? We have both bays. Let's do a video on them and just have some fun while the weekend's still going. All right, so first things first, let's grab our drawn sword. And I'll be using the ripcord, the winder launcher rather than the string launcher on this. 3, 2, 1. All right, so there's our first, second, technically a third, fourth. So about 4 times we hit that extreme line. Let's try it again. Yeah, so about 4 times. 4 times is what you get with regular drawn sword for hitting that extreme line. Very nice. We'll put him off to the side right here. We'll just put him off to the side. All right, now we'll do our drawn dagger. See if we get more. 3, 2, 1. We got a nice extreme line, but you know, extreme dash, but you know, it's self-KO. Okay, so that time we got 3. 3, 2, 1. seems about 4, maybe 5. Oh, wait. Yeah, I would say there's the potential to do 5. So now then, let's do some battles. Let's do a lot of battles. See if we get some bursts. All right, 3, 2, 1. And Dran Dagger takes the first win. All right. 3, 2, 1. Dran Dagger takes another win. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good hits, good hits. Oh, drawn sword this time. Very nice. All right. 3, 2, 1. Save the bay parts. All right, we get a burst this time from drawn sword. Very nice, very cool. So we did get our first burst. Let's see if we get another one. We'll do a couple more battles. 3, 2, 1. And drawn sword again, surprisingly. So drawn sword has 4 points now. No, drawn sword has 3 points, my bad. 3, 2, 1. Drawn sword has 4 points. We will relaunch that. That's my bad. So a redo. 3, 2, 1. And Dran Dagger coming back with a 3rd point. 3, 2, 1. And Dran Dagger, 4 points. We are tied 4-4. 3, 2, 1. Drawn sword, 5 points. All right, now I just want to try and get an extreme finish. Let's see if we can manage that extreme finish here. Drawn sword beat out Dran Dagger. I would say they're relatively close. But, you know, for this video, yeah, because Dran Dagger came back with 5 points. I don't know if we'll get that extreme finish. It'd be nice to see that extreme finish. We're at 9 minutes. Maybe we'll get that extreme finish. We got an over finish. That brings Drawn Sword up to 7 points. All right, so we got an over finish at least. And Drawn Sword winds up bursting. That's actually pretty cool. So I don't know. You'll have to decide that one, you guys. If it looked like Drawn Sword burst first before Dran Dagger left the stadium. And if so, that brings Dran Dagger to 6. If not, then I would say Drawn Sword actually burst first, because and then the ricochet caused Dran Dagger to extreme finish. So Drawn Sword coming back, Dran Dagger at 6, Drawn Sword at 7. I would really like to see that extreme finish though. Drawn Dagger at 7, so we are tied 7-7. 3, 2, 1. I was trying something fancy there. Let's see. Let's see if I can do a high launch. I was trying a high launch. There we go. Drawn Dagger with another point, pulling ahead to 8 points. Three, two, one. Drawn Sword coming back with an 8 point. So yeah, I would say they're pretty even. And Drawn Dagger, 9 points. That's another rebuttal. There is no contact between the bays. All right, let's try that again. Drawn Sword, 9 points. And Drawn Dagger, I believe 9 points now. And Drawn Dagger, 10 points. All right, yeah, let's get ready to go ahead and wrap this up. As far as, which one's better, Drawn Sword did get 5 points first, but Drawn Dagger in the long run came out ahead. I would say both bays are equally matched. Just due to the fact that, we just saw it hand in hand. We weren't launching one after another if we were using the dual launcher. I would say it's hard. That's really, really hard. Just because the evidence is right there that they're equally matched. So with that being said, I would say either one's a good option. I would say get both necessarily. I mean, they both have their advantages and disadvantages, but to say one's better than the other, I really can't say in the long run. Short run, Drawn Sword, obviously 5 points first. Drawn Dagger in the long run is a decent bay. So yeah, I would say get Drawn Sword for sure, and definitely pick up Drawn Dagger, and just have fun. But with that being said, Drawn Sword did win 5 points first. And, that's honestly pretty surprising, because I honestly thought Drawn Dagger was actually where you were going to see more extreme finishes from Drawn Dagger pushing Drawn Sword into the extreme pocket. Especially with the rush bit. I figured the rush bit was going to go more at an angle and do this number and push, Drawn Dagger into that extreme pocket. Obviously that didn't happen. Do I think it could happen? I think it could. We did see Drawn Dagger get pushed in the over finish area, so that was pretty cool. And we got a couple bursts, so I hope you guys were excited about that. With always, please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully you guys are still having a great weekend. As always, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Have a great day, everyone.